Friends and subscribers, this video is about selling silver. Now, as I've told you before, I've got some investment grade silver bars that I've bought since I've been here in China that I'm now trying to sell to see exactly what the process is in selling it. And I've got one bar here, and I'm at the company that issued the bars, and now I'm going through the process of learning how to sell it. Now, it's a little less straightforward than what you would think. When you buy an investment grade silver bar, first you've got to bring the bar back sealed with the COA, and then you've got to, in some cases, have the receipt, in some cases not. Now, this has been a major cause of aggravation that I've discovered, is that they want the original receipt, which shouldn't really matter on the sell price. You should be able to just weigh it, check the condition, and sell it at the market price. But that's not always the case, so you got to watch that. You fill out a form here with your bank information, saying exactly what you have. And then what they do is they get the money transferred from the home company, which happens to be located in Beijing, to the satellite company, and then they transfer the money into your account. They don't pay cash like some coin dealers do on the spot. So you want to keep that in mind with some bars that you're buying from some banks. It may be a couple of wire transfers before you see your money. In this case, it will take a minimum of 7 business days to get the wire transfer from the Beijing home office to the satellite office, and then it may take as much as 7 business days to get it wired from there into your account. So you're looking at a major cluster, trying to get your bar sold. And in that event, anything can happen in a period of 2 business weeks. You can imagine what can occur during that time. But it's good to know that, sometimes gold and silver physical is not as liquid as it may seem. And that is the case for even some of the most reputable companies, either at home or abroad. So do your research, find out exactly what these companies are offering and how difficult it may be to get your money. This is really getting to be insane now. I'm here for over an hour. They've got me in this nice-looking meeting room here, and they still can't decide what to do as far as the steps to take and the forms to fill out. They're even debating on giving me cash. So I don't know really what to say about the experience, but I guess it's best to know your dealer and know that you can sell your metals and what the process is in doing that, because even these guys don't know. They're clueless. So we'll see what happens. When I came here and sat down, there was just a whole host of people that came in and were just gawking at me and touching my goods, and I didn't even know who they were, and they weren't dressed professionally, and they didn't know what they were doing, in Chinese or English. So, be aware who you're dealing with. I don't know now if I'm going to get a 14 business day wait to get the money, or I'm going to get cash and walk out of here, or if they're going to jack me for my metals. I have no idea, because these people are absolutely clueless. They never actually weighed the bar that I brought in. So you can imagine that they don't have the ability or the knowledge to ascertain exactly what I've brought them and how to deal with it. It kind of seems like not many people are bringing bars in to sell to this company. They're just buying them. And so interesting that they had to call around. It took 5 of them to figure out exactly what to do. They just had me sign a affidavit or a bill of sale in English to go with the Chinese, saying that I hereby sell, a bar of precious metals to the company for the price and the date. Very interesting indeed to have to do that. While I'm waiting here into my second hour, Here's the Year of Snake coins that are coming out. These are the Australian ones. And the Canadian ones are also really great. The past couple of years, the Royal Canadian Mint has put out some really good stuff, and they're going to continue to put out stuff on par with what the Australian Perth Mint has been putting out. And the Year of Snake stuff looks really good. The Year of Dragon, of course, is more popular because of its significance in Chinese culture. But now I'm in my second hour here, and I've talked to probably about 5 different people, and they've decided to pay me in cash. I'm not sure what their policies and procedures are, but it looks like they're not following protocol because they don't know exactly what to do. So this raises major red flags as far as, buying and selling and what to do. Buying is easy. There's a lot of dealers that you can buy from, especially here in the Far East. But selling is a complicated process, and know your dealer, know your out plan if you're looking to flip metals. If you're looking to hold on a long term, regardless of the price, you're not going to have this issue. But I would say that most people don't really understand the process in selling metals, capital gains, taxes. The whole thing is just one big cluster, of paperwork. Whereas when you buy, you just simply hand them the cash and they give you the metals, and it's a done deal. So let's look at the flip side of that. Let's consider exactly what to do for an out plan, get out of metals if that's what you're going to do eventually, whether you're flipping it into real estate or other investments. But no one's really considered that. No one's really taken a close look at that. And I want to take a look at that further in the next videos that I'm going to do, as far as what to do, how do pawn shops treat gold and silver when you bring those in, and what's the process in that? Because for many of you, you may be dealing with pawn shops because you don't have a coin dealer in your local area. Or some of you will be mailing it in to a bullion company. Some of you will be selling it privately to another person in your community. There's a lot of factors involved. It's not clean cut and simple, and we should all really consider what to do in the event we've got to unload some metals.